Top 10 most closed places where an ordinary person will not be able to get through. Let's go. Number 10. Fort Knox in Kentucky, USA. Fort Knox is a U.S. military base located in Kentucky, 170 square miles in size. Until 2010, it was mainly used as a tank training school. The U.S. Gold Reserves Repository is located on the territory of the base, where 147 million troy ounces in bullion, or 4,177 tons, are stored. The gold vault is considered one of the most secure in the world. Its walls are made of granite covered with a layer of concrete, and the entrance is protected by a door weighing 22 tons. In order to open the door, you need to know the code, which is divided into parts between several people. No one knows it completely. Fort Knox has such a strong defense that during World War II, various historical items were placed in storage for protection. In the past, other valuable items were kept here, such as the originals of both the United States Constitution and the United States Declaration of Independence. There is also a museum in Fort Knox, which presents an exhibition dedicated to the problems of leadership that arose as a result of the attacks of September 11, 2001. 9th place. Perhaps this is not the most closed place from people, but I think no one will ever want to visit it. Snake Island, Brazil. Ilha de Queimada Grande, or Snake Island, is located in the Atlantic Ocean 35 kilometers from the coast of Brazil. Snakes live in incredible numbers on the ground, hang from trees in clusters, crawl near the water. This land is a real snake kingdom. There are about 4,000 snakes on the island in total. For a future meal, snakes prefer to catch gawking migratory birds that fall into their mouths before they realize what danger this island is fraught with. The island is home to the golden lancehead. This kind of snake is very poisonous. The effects of poisoning include swelling, nausea, vomiting, bloody blisters, and a lot more. 8th place, Metro 2, Russia. According to an unofficially recognized version, there was another one under the Moscow Metro. It was designed to provide the Soviet leadership with safe wartime evacuation routes, communications hubs, and command posts, including a special bunker for the National Command. It is said that Metro 2 has 4 lines from 160 to 660 feet deep. There have been many stories, books, and studies, but officially, Metro 2 never existed. 7th place. Diego Garcia Atoll in the Indian Ocean. In the middle of the Indian Ocean there is a secret military base of the United States. Diego Garcia, an ordinary person, not a military man, is not allowed to set foot on this island, so many are wondering what is really there. There are thousands of American troops at the base, a modern radar, a space tracking system, and a means of communication. Many believe that Diego Garcia is the possible location of the missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. In general, this place has a lot of secrets. Many questions about this U.S. military base and the operations that take place there remain unanswered. 6th place, Room 39, North Korea. This is not some place, but just an organization about which you will not learn a lot of information. Since 1970, a mysterious government agency called Room 39 allows the North Korean elite to live in luxury. In a year, Room 39 can earn from $500 to $1 billion. But how does it get the money? By any means. It can take profits from anything that makes money, including illegal activities, counterfeiting of $100 banknotes, international insurance fraud, gold mining, and much more. Even ordinary residents have to give money to Room 39. Today, Room 39 deals with counterfeit money and cybercrime. Obviously, there are many times more mysteries and riddles in Room 39. Number 5. Bohemian Grove. The Bohemian Grove is a 2,700 acres campground located in Monte Rio, California. Since 1878, it has served as a private refuge for members of the Bohemian Club. The Bohemian Club is a private club. Only active participants and their guests can visit it. It is known that among the guests were politicians and famous figures from other countries. The club, which consists exclusively of men, includes artists and musicians, as well as many prominent businessmen, government officials, former U.S. presidents, media executives, and people in power. Every year in the middle of July, a more than 2-week camp is held in the Bohemian Grove. The Bohemian Grove is guarded all year round by an experienced security team. The Bohemian Club employs former military personnel who help guard the territory. They use the latest technology for security, and you will not be able to get there in any way, unless, of course, you are a member of the club. Number 4. Club 33, Disneyland, USA. The mysterious Club 33 was conceived by Walt Disney as a place where meetings with celebrities, politicians, and investors of the amusement park could take place. Rich people from all over the world are resting here. You can only go inside if you have a club card. Luxury and brilliance opens up inside. Expensive furniture, hand-painted walls. The dining room resembles a classic 19th century restaurant. To visit the club, you need to be either an employee of the company or an acquaintance of the employee. In total, the Club 33 can have no more than 487 members at a time. The entrance fee is $10,000. Do not forget about the annual contributions of $3,000. Third place, North Sentinel Island, India. This notorious island is located in the Indian archipelago. Outside it is covered with dense rainforests. But inside is the Sentinel tribe. This is one of the last tribes untouched by the modern world. They adhere to the old customs and deeply love their land. Sentinelese protect themselves from outsiders. Since 1956, this island cannot be approached closer than 5 miles to protect the remaining tribal community from infectious diseases. Attempts to establish contact in the past have been met with violence. In 1997, 2 fishermen happened to be near the island and were killed, and this is not the only case. Second place, Chernobyl is a city in Ukraine. It is known because of the explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. As a result of the explosion, the nuclear reactor was completely destroyed, which led to the release of a huge amount of radioactive substances into the environment. 134 people suffered from radiation sickness. The rest were evacuated from the city. After the accident, decontamination work was carried out in the infected area, which significantly reduced the radiation background. But despite this, it will be impossible to live in this area for at least another 100 years. Now the whole city is surrounded by barbed wire. A checkpoint has been set up at the entrance to Pripyat. The first place, Mezguri, Russia. Mezguri is a closed city with a population of about 15,000 people. So what is in Mezguri? It's all about Yamantau Mountain. There were developments in it, and apparently there is some kind of object. According to some versions, there is a bunker for the president, in case of war. Other versions talk about the so-called element of the perimeter system. It is a special reserve complex of means designed for retaliatory nuclear strike and guaranteed destruction of the aggressor. There are also versions about a research facility and a military warehouse. But it's a long way to the location of the main military formations. Thanks for watching. See you soon.